Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Good. Doesn't I do not hear echo or anything like that, so that's good. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, my sweetnesses and everything else. This is kind of apropos for what I'm about to teach on today. This is so befitting that you all will join me and I will have this technical difficulty. So stick with me. Look, let's get into this since technical difficulties have caused me to have some problems. Join me again, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Y'all stick with me because we're going to get right into this. Let me do this intro one more time and let us get started. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. My name is Monica Lloyd. Welcome to Bravo Living. Bravo stands for Better Results with a Victorious Outlook. My slogan for myself is I want to change your world while I change your view. And I thank you for your time and I thank you for your patience, for my Facebook followers and for any of my YouTube followers. Some technical difficulty as always. Y'all stick with me for a minute. I need to do one more thing. Stick with me. And so therefore, we have to follow and do whatever happens. I mean, it is what it is. And you have to do what you got to do to make it happen, right? And so therefore, let us get started. So I had to do that. Instagram. Okay, therefore, let's get started. Listen, today is Saturday. I'm in Chicagoland area and it's beautiful and it's sunny. The last time I checked, it was about 17 degrees here in Chicago, right? 17 degrees here in Chicago. I'm in my house and just staying warm. I'm not planning on going out there anytime soon. So y'all stick with me. I want you all to get you something to drink. All right. I try to match my cup sometimes with my attire, right? This is the closest I can get today with my attire. But get you something to drink, get you some pen and paper just in case you want to take some notes on some things that I'm going to talk about today. And I hope we have a good time. So y'all let me know how this go Instagram. Let me know how this go Facebook and YouTube. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but once I tell you what my topic is, y'all going to be this is so apropos about what I'm going to talk about. So listen, oftentimes when I go to work in the morning, I'm a nurse. I go to work in the morning. I get in my car and I don't instantly turn the radio on or turn anything on. I kind of sit there and I meditate a little bit. And when I sit there and meditate a little bit, thoughts begin to come through my head, begin to come through my mind. And one of the thoughts is what I want to talk about today, because as I was sitting there in my car, warm up my car because I'm in Chicago, warm up my car. And I sit there until I get ready to pull off. I was thinking about something because I started Bravo Living in 2017, right? Go on YouTube. You can find me under Dr. Monica Lloyd. I started Bravo Living in 2017 and I stopped, right? Right about when COVID hit, I stopped, right? Because we was all shut in. Did nobody understand what COVID was doing in the land? People were getting sick. We lost so many souls in that time frame of the COVID. And at that time, I just stopped. I don't know if I was a little depressed myself along with everybody else or whatever, but I stopped doing Bravo Living, right? And so I started it again this year, right? In 2023, I started it again. I had an unction in my spirit from the Lord to resume it, to start it again. And so I did. I wanted to be obedient in the past of my disobedience. I wanted to be obedient, right? So I started it up again. And as I was in my car one day, and I was thinking about doing it again, and that's our topic for today. Do it again. Just do it again. And as I was sitting there and I heard do it again, and I began to think, Nike says, just do it, right? Nike says, just do it. And I'm saying to you, do it again. And that means there was something that you once started that you didn't complete the task or the assignment. You got to understand the assignment. You didn't complete the task or the assignment. And there's a leading, there's a guidance, a guiding in you that says, give it a try, do it again, do it again. And so I began to think about doing it again. And I thought about also my relationship with the Lord and trying to do it again, because sometimes when things hit you in your life and you find yourself pulling back, that you don't find yourself as connected to individuals, and even to the Lord, you don't find yourself feeling apart or feeling you belong to certain things. And so you pull yourself back and you remove yourself. And it wasn't meant for you so much to remove yourself as much to figure out where you are. And so now that you're building yourself back up again and you're finding yourself in a good place, you may want to try to do some things again. You might want to try to do some things again. Listen, dictionary.com says again means once more. Again means another time. Synonyms for again means afresh, renew, do it afresh, do it or renew it. So, but most importantly, just give it another try. Give it another try. Give it another go. Sometimes in relationships, you may have to go back and apologize. What? Again. You might have to go back and apologize again. Maybe your first apology wasn't sincere. Maybe you really didn't mean it. You just wanted to do it just to say that you did. But now you really feel bad about what occurred in the relationship. You feel bad that it ended the way that it did. It didn't prosper the way that you wanted it to. It didn't become fruitful or whatever it may have done. But you're finding in yourself that you want to go back and apologize again. You want to do it one more time. Let me give it another try so that I really now feel sincere about this apology. So therefore, I want to go and try and apologize again. The scripture of reference that I want to use for us today in this short, brief of time that I'm going to be with you is Psalms 80 and verse 3. Psalms 80 and verse 3. And it says this: God, accept us again. Yeah. Out of the easy read version, it says, God, accept us again. Smile down on us and save us. Psalms 80 and 3. God, accept us again. Smile down on us and save us. And that's how I was feeling this particular morning as I was getting ready to go to work. And I began to tell to God, accept me again. I haven't been the kind of daughter that you would desire me to be. Maybe you haven't been the kind of son that the Lord has desired you to be. Maybe you haven't even been the person that you desire yourself to be. And so you have to step back and say, look, God, please accept us, accept me again. Forgive me for whatever I've done to have hinder our relationship. You may have to say that to God, and you also may have to say that to some people. You might have to say that to God and some people. God, forgive me. I've said some things. I've done some things. And I just want us to get back on track again. I want us to be connected again. I want us to have relationship again. Even spouses in your marriage. Maybe right now, one of y'all sleeping in 2 different bedrooms, one upstairs, one downstairs, depending on the house size. And you're finding yourselves not connecting the way that you should be. And you may have to go to your spouse and say, baby, look, first I apologize, because whatever we fussed over, I don't even remember. And it was so minute, I don't even recall it. But let's connect again. Let's give this another try. All right. Let us forgive and forget, right? Let us forgive and forget. Let us try to just bring this union back together again, because I don't like the place in which we are. And that's how I felt with God. I don't like the place that I'm finding myself with you. So I want to reconnect. I want to be with you once again. I want to do this again. I want to do it over. I want to do over. I want to do over. Give me a do over. Let me prove to you that I can do this, that I can fulfill this. I can accomplish this. I can complete this. Just give me the opportunity to do it again. When I think about doing it again, it kind of puts me in this mind frame that if I'm given the opportunity to do something over again, I will consider that God's grace and God's mercy, because I'm still living and I have the opportunity to go and do it again. And maybe this time I put some thought into it and I put some consideration into it, and I won't be so hasty in it, and I will put some value. Hear me. I will put some value on it, because what you value, you place worth on. You put in priority. It becomes a priority to you because I value you. I value you, Lord. I value my husband. I value my children. I value this relationship. And because I value it, I'm willing to make sure that it prospers and grows the way that it should, just by doing it all over again. Just doing it all over again. And like I said with Nike, I like that Nike say, look, just do it. Okay? We've been just doing it for a while. We've been doing everything for a while. We've been doing me. Just let me do me. We've been doing me. We've been doing it. We've been doing them. We've just been doing it. And we haven't been successful in just our doing. And so when you find that it has fallen to the wayside and things just ain't picking up the way that it should, it ain't jumping off like you think it should, don't give up on it, babies. Just go back and do it again. Give it another try. Come on now. Don't just let it just die and just let the dirt cover it or anything like that, but have the unctions and the stability and the stamina to go and try it. Give it one more try. Give it one more try. Another word for again, biblically, means restore. Means restore. Some things can be restored unto you, which means to bring back into existence. Bring this relationship back into existence. Bring my hope back into existence. Bring my faith back into restore unto me the joy of my salvation. Because see, I've allowed the world to take away my joy. I have no joy. I don't even see what to be joyful about. Heck, I don't even know what to be joyful about, what to be happy about. And so I don't see nothing. And then you have to go a little bit beyond what you see and say, Lord, look, I'm going to need you to restore my joy back, because I'm losing it. The world is crazy. People in it is crazy. Things ain't going according to plan. You know I could do it again, but I'm going to need you to give me some joy back. Restore unto me the joy. Bring back into existence the joy that I once had, that I've allowed the world to take away. I remember when I was in church, when I was growing up in church, still in church, but when I was growing up in church, they used to sing this song, This Joy I Have. Yeah, do y'all remember that? This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. But we have found ourselves allowing the world to take away our joy. And we need to get our joy back again. So Psalms 23:3 said, He restoreth my soul. Psalms 51:12 first, restore unto me the joy of my salvation. And Psalms 23:3 says, He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Sometimes my soul gets involved, my mind, my will, and my emotions get all caught up in the failures and the mistakes of life that I've made, the decisions, the choices of the things that I've made, that I get so focused on those that I begin to lose my joy. I begin to lose my hope. I begin to lose my faith. And God is saying, no. In Psalms 80:3, and we're going to go back and tell God this, you got to accept me again. Please, God, accept us again. Matter of fact, as you accept me, would you do me a big favor, God? Would you smile down on me and save me? Smile down on me and save me. Accept me again. And please, God, if you would be so kind, sir, to smile down on me and save me. Because if you do that for me, I can see myself getting back in alignment, getting back on track, going down the road again, and doing whatever you have required of me to do it again. I didn't give up on Bravo when I stopped. I was just allowing life to overwhelm me, to overtake me, to overshadow me, just like some of you. Let's be transparent. Just like some of you, I allowed life to overtake me, that I decided that I didn't want to talk about better results with a victorious outlook. Why? Because my outlook wasn't looking victorious. My outlook wasn't looking victorious. And so, not knowing I was saying it even then, Lord, let me do it again, I was getting into the mode of allowing myself to not do anything, just not doing anything. But I know the call that is on my life. I know the assignment that is on my life, that when 2023 came into existence and I heard it within my own spirit, nobody had to tell me. I heard it within my own spirit, Monica, do it again. Give it another try. And I always believed in Bravo Living. I always want to change your world by changing your view, because how you see things is not as they really are. As you see things, it's not really as they really are. Sometimes you walk past somebody and you say, they roll their eyes at me. No, they didn't, sweetie. You wasn't even on their mind. You wasn't even in their thoughts. They were thinking about something else. And as they was probably thinking about whatever they was thinking about, it frustrated them enough that they probably did roll their eyes, but it wasn't aimed at you. Change your view, right? And so therefore, excuse me, to come before you now and tell you all, whatever you have stopped and you know it's good, do it again. Allow the Lord to restore, to bring it back into fruitfulness, to make it prosperous and go. Do it again. You got to try it again, right? And if you fail that time, I think about Thomas Edison. They say that man failed so many times trying to create a light bulb. And when they asked him about his failures, he said, no, it wasn't failures. I just learned what not to do. No, I'm not going to look at them as failures. No, I'm not. I just learned what not to do. I learned 1,000 and some ways of not how to create a light bulb. No, they weren't failures, because I learned something in the lesson of all of what you call failures. I learned something in the process of everything that I did wrong. I learned something. I remember a young man, let me share this with y'all. I went to T-Mobile one day, to either get a new phone or see something about my phone or something like that. And whatever it was something very simple with my phone. Of course, I didn't know because I didn't read the book, right? And so after we got through doing all of this, the young man looked at me and said, now, what did you learn out of this whole situation? He said, now, what did you learn? And I laughed because I learned something, right? And he said, now, what did you learn? Because there's a lesson in everything that we do. There's a lesson. And he wanted to know, now, did you get the lesson? Did you get the understanding about how this phone functions? Did you understand? And so every mistake or thing that we do that we feel didn't come out the way that it should, what did you learn? Because when you do it again, you won't do it that way. When you do it again, you won't do it that way. So what did you learn? Because if you didn't learn the lesson, and if you didn't understand the assignment, I'm here to tell you, you're going to do it again anyway. But you're going to do it in the wrong way. You're going to do it in the wrong way, but you got to learn the lesson. Thomas Edison learned the lesson. Can't do the light bulb like that. Can't do the light bulb like that. 1,000 sometimes. Can't do it like that. I got to change this. I got to change the formula. I got to change the formula. Can't keep doing this, because if I keep doing the same thing, they said over and over again, looking to get a different result, that is called insanity. Insanity. Because you keep doing the same thing, but you don't change anything. You keep doing the same thing. You keep getting the same results, and you find yourself in a cycle. That is insanity. You got to figure out, okay, if this didn't work, maybe if I change a little bit of this, maybe if I change a little bit of that, maybe if I do a little bit of this, if I do a little bit of that, it will allow me to get a different result, to get a different result. So on today, I want to say to you all, do it again. Give it another try. Go and restore that relationship. Go and restore it. It was a good relationship. I ain't talking about abusive relationship. I'm talking about some relationships were good. And you need to go back and restore that relationship. Do it again. Apologize, go on about your business, and see about this relationship. Do it again with your spouse. Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You know, being married 38 years now to my husband, I promise you, I have made a whole lot of mistakes, right? Made a whole lot of financial mistakes, a lot of stupid stuff. Let's be real. I just did a lot of stupid stuff. And my husband, I had to go back and apologize again. You know, sometimes I messed up so bad that I felt ashamed sometimes to even want to go back and apologize, but I wanted to restore our relationship. So I had to go and do some things again. Then I have to prove myself in some things too, you know, in some things, because you begin to have a habit of dysfunctional characteristics that will not allow relationships to prosper and grow. And you have to remove those dysfunctions in order for your relationship with people to grow. And so I had to learn a lot in the 38 years of my marriage. It's not saying he didn't do anything, but I'm talking about me. And so, therefore, our relationship now is very good. Our children are grown. My grandbabies are wonderful. It's just him and I now, and we're enjoying each other. What? Again. We're enjoying each other yet again. And I'm grateful for this time. I'm grateful for us enduring. I'm grateful for us not giving up on each other. Now, I'm just talking about me and mine, right? Not giving up on each other. And so, where we are now is a good place. It's a good place of where we are now. And so I say to you, as you continue to live life, and life will have its challenges, trust me on that. Life will have its challenges. It doesn't mean that you give up hope with life. If life gives you challenges, you figure out how to go around, go over, go under, however you got to do in order to be an overcomer. You just don't let the challenges of life overtake you. You overtake those challenges and you continue to move forward, because that's what we're talking about, better results with a victorious outlook. Okay, this I talked about last time. You got a glass with some liquid in it. You can even look at the glass being half empty, or you can look at the glass being half full. Depends on how you look at it, will determine your outcome. It will determine your outcome. So if I can encourage you in any kind of way, in any kind of capacity, I'm saying to you, Monica Lloyd is saying unto you today, do it again. If Nike can say, just do it, and we go buy those shoes and they're as expensive as they may be, and we wear them on our feet, or clothing or whatever on our bodies, we just did it. We just went and bought it. We just, Nike said, just do it. Just go buy it. Right? Why not give yourself a second chance? Why not give yourself a second chance? You're worth it. You're valuable. You are a priority. It is meant for you to give yourself a second chance. So after today, whatever comes into your life, and it seems like it's going to overtake you, you're going to overtake it. Okay? And as you continue to live your life, and there are some things that come into your memory bank, because some things may be real down deep, but if it happens to rise up to the occasion and it rise up in your mind, and you know you need to go and try and do this again, be obedient and go do it again. Go apologize, go fix that relationship, do what you need to do with the job, go find you another job, do what you got to do. But go do it again. Don't give up on you. Most importantly, do not give up on you, because you are valuable. So Psalms 80:3, God, accept us again. God, I messed up. I messed up big time, but I'm asking you to accept me again. And when you do, would you be so kind to smile down on me and save me? from my own destruction. Save me from my own silliness. Save me from my own craziness. Just save me. Smile on me and save me. Just don't throw me away. Just accept me again. And I promise you, he will. All right. So I'm going to let you all go and enjoy the rest of your day on this beautiful Saturday. Well, I pray it's beautiful, and I hope that it's beautiful where you are, because in Chicago it's pretty nice and sunny, and I absolutely love it. So you all go and enjoy the rest of your day. Be warm, cuddle up. Don't go out there. Dress appropriately. Let me say that. Dress appropriately for the weather. Dress appropriately for the weather so that you can be warm. So in my closing, let me say this to you. There is nothing too hard for God, not even you. There is nothing too hard for God, not even you. Okay? Not even you. You're not a difficult task. All right? But I want to let us let God know that we need him to accept us again and to smile on us. And you all have a beautiful day. Listen, you've been listening to Monica Lloyd. I want to change your world while I change your view. Thank you for tuning in to Bravo Living, Better Results with a Victorious Outlook. Change your world. Come on, guys. And you can change your view. See you next week. Love you all now. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you all.